Area.
Hello, Sean. How you doing? Good. Good to see you. Come on back. How was life treating you?
It's all a very lonely world out there. It's amazing. It doesn't matter how many men you get together with.
Yeah.
You end up alone.
Yeah.
The old wounds, all those things, still working on those.
Yeah. Well, you're doing it well, Sean. You had legitimate needs to feel loved by other men, to be wanted by other men, but that the only way you knew how to do that was through sexual means.
I was a man. I knew I was a man. I never confused my gender, but I still didn't feel like I was like they were. You know, they were this and I was something else.
Sure. You didn't feel validated. You didn't feel important, especially in the group of men, doing things men do. Is it easy for you now to see how all of those needs for a dad and to connect with the guys, that's what had been sexualized? It's a matter of feeling confident that you can get out there and be with the guys. Would that be something we might write down as an action assignment and learning how to do some things that the boys do? You might find that it's really satisfying.
Oh, look at that. Woo. Honestly, that's such a mask when you do something yourself.
How determined are you?
Oh, extremely determined. What I needed to do was get back out there, hang out with guys in non-sexual ways. I joined the gym again. But this time I got totally different. I wasn't going to the cruise. I was going there to talk to men. Especially men that were well-built, perfect, you know, in my eyes.
Like women, every set counts. Yeah, focus.
Usually when you see a guy like that, you don't know anything about him, but you see this image. And so later on you're fantasizing about it. I especially went up to them and talked to them.
I used to look like this.
How's it going? Yeah?
I'm meeting women, but...
I finally found one I've been with
Did you?
a year. Met her on Match.com.
Is she a nag?
No, they all nag.
Oh, okay.
It's just how much you can tolerate.
Does this happen to you?
That's right.
Getting close.
Oh, gee, really?
Then I found out she had a bigger set than I did.
It was nice that the guys at the gym were saying how it's changing and all that. And whenever I have an experience like that, it just makes me feel really good inside that, you know, I'm a guy like everybody else.
I guess, like, do you have any doubts about whether or not the sexual attraction is real if you haven't tried it yet?
No, because attraction's there, and if I'm thinking about it when I'm laying in bed, my body just jerks. It's like, oh, I want it. It's just like, you know, there's that power there. This is matches they send. These don't look too promising. She's nice looking. I'm going to my website, Catholic Match. Usually they'll send me emails to tell me that someone's looked at my profile. I met a couple of different women. They went to New York to meet one, and Louisiana to meet another. I actually enjoy dating now. I really like it. Just couldn't get to that point where I would fall in love with her, and vice versa. One didn't like my past very well either. I thought she'd be more understanding, but she wasn't. Some have children and they might be afraid that maybe a bad influence on them. I don't know. If they thought that I was, if I couldn't change or whatever, I hadn't changed.
Ex-gays are very reluctant to come forward. They don't want to be ridiculed, hated, and that's what happens. In the next few years, that's going to be a big focus, is trying to get people who have been successful to come out and to tell their stories. And to tell success doesn't mean that you're never going to feel another same-sex attraction. Just like if you're an obese person and you lose 100 pounds and you pass a bakery, you're going to want to stop in there. The fact that you don't is a tribute to you.
Look at yourself, dude. You're really hard on yourself. You always tell yourself you're not good looking, you're not adequate. Stick with it. You've changed. Your life has completely changed. You're in a whole different place than you were 3 or 4 years ago. You've opened up to the world and you fit in. You belong. You belong in a community of men. When I feel down, all I think about is, man, I overcame SSA. And my life is so much better.